us now, CNN legal analyst Joey Jackson. Counselor, what does the law actually say here? What does it allow Mamdani to do?
So, Corporation Counsel, they advise the mayor. They have got some great attorneys over there, but I think when they look at the law, they will advise the mayor that he does not have the legal ability to enforce this active warrant that was issued by the International Criminal Court, right? We know this, we have this court. This court's been around for about 24 years or so. They certainly prosecute war crimes, which is their legal right and obligation, but the New York City mayor has no authority, and in fact, it's illegal for him to do so.
Who does have authority?
So you have member states and you have non-member states, right? And these member states who are actively involved, they certainly have the authority to do so. Europe is involved. They could certainly do it. You've got countries in Latin America and Africa as well. United Kingdom is a member state here. The United States is not a member state.
That's the key.
Yes, it is.
And even if the United States were a member state, would it be up to a city jurisdiction, or would it be more likely a federal case?
So it would be federal, but it would be a little bit more complicated. So here's the reality, right? There are multiple barriers that would prevent a local official from doing it. The first thing to your question is there's something called the preemption doctrine. What is that? That means that the federal government has these laws, some of which preempt local law. In this particular circumstance, the federal law would be controlling. And as a result of that, the federal law says not only can you not do it, John, but it's illegal to enforce a mandate of the International Criminal Court. In addition to that, you have something called diplomatic immunity, which is absolute. And based upon the diplomatic immunity, you certainly cannot touch Netanyahu when he came here. So it would be illegal for the mayor to do that.
So that pretty much sums it up.
Yes.
I mean, you know, and so his legal advice is going to tell him, A, this is actually a non-issue. B, you can't do this. There's no scenario then, roughly, where New York City police go and take him into custody.
There is no scenario, and in fact, John, you could be prosecuted for doing that. The law is very clear with respect to immunity. The law is very clear with regard to us not being a member state of the International Criminal Court. The law is very clear as it relates to not being able to touch Netanyahu when he comes to New York. Okay, for the mayor to question and have his very good legal counsel weigh in, but I think when they do so, they will say, Mayor, you don't have the ability to do it no matter what you may personally believe with regard to the active warrant for Mr. Netanyahu.
That's what lawyers and billable hours are for. Doesn't mean that it will not be eventful if and when the Prime Minister comes here in the fall. That will no doubt be a big deal. Thank you very much, Joey.